What up? What up? Welcome back. Welcome back to the next episode of My Take, where I'm giving you my take on anything and everything that I want to talk about. I'm looking up stuff on YouTube and I'm looking up different videos, and it could be about literally anything. All right? Literally anything. And today, specifically today, I'm going to be talking about AIs in the drive-through. AIs starting to come into like hardcore coming to the fast food industry, the restaurant industry, and I don't know, man. Like I only want to talk about this today because I literally just experienced this for the first time. I just went somewhere, went through the drive-through, and I realized, as normally, it has an AI that says, hey, welcome. Are you going to be using your rewards today? And then after that, the human steps in. Today, that did not happen. Today, AI came in and then they stayed in. And it kind of took me by surprise. So for a second there, I was like, yo, is that like a really proper human or is that an AI? My wife, on the other hand, oh God, she was like, I'm never coming back here. Never coming back here. But the food was really good. So she said she'll come back. But I would say this. I think that AI kind of slowed the process down. That's what I think. I don't know about the next man, but that was my take on it. And like I said, that was only my first time. You know what I mean? So it could go either way. I'm kind of excited and I'm kind of nervous to see where they're gonna go with this whole AI thing, right? So I don't know if you've experienced it, but if you have, then other than hitting the like or subscribe or do both, leave a comment. Let me know if you have. Let me know if you haven't. If you end up liking this video, do all of the above. If you don't like this video, then yeah, leave a comment and tell me about how you didn't like it. Just talk shit. I'm cool with that. Do whatever you want to do. But right now, let's get into this video because I want to know exactly what's going on out there in the world of AI.
Fast food drive-thru is getting an AI upgrade.
This guy, Rich Jamil, here to show us how artificial intelligence is taking orders in today's Rich on Tech. Good morning.
Hello and welcome to Rich on Tech. May I take your order?
Yes, please.
Like that?
Hold the pickles.
There you go. Think about your last drive-thru experience. The speaker could be staticky, and sometimes it might feel like there's a disconnect between you and that order taker. Well, now, as you might expect, AI is stepping in to make ordering faster, clearer, and more efficient.
Order when ready, please.
The next time you visit a drive-thru, you might be surprised who's taking your order.
Honestly, it's the best tool we have ever gotten. I love it.
Anything else for you today?
No, thank you.
Let me say this, because when we went through that drive-through, one of the points that my wife says, that she brought up was that the AI is about to take these people's jobs that would have otherwise been obviously in the place to take the order at the drive-thru. And my take on it is, like, I was kind of born and bred through the service industry. That's like literally like that was my second job. And I was in the food industry and the service industry for upwards to like 10 years, you know what I mean? I was a service manager, I was an apprentice, I moved up to running my own store. I was an area manager. I would go and audit the other stores whenever things were kind of going down for them. I would go there and I would see what they needed to do to fix their store so that it could come back up on their sales, that people were more welcoming coming in, or more welcome to come in, I should say. And yeah, so, and I would do that from Texas to Wichita Falls, close to Oklahoma, to Shreveport, Louisiana. I was all over the place. I was training other store managers to be store managers and things like that. So I came up in the restaurant business, in the fast food business, and in between. And I would tell you, I never had to work a drive-thru. Those were not the type of companies that I worked for. We did not have drive-thru. They were focused on presenting the person to the other person that walks in the door, and they wanted that person walking in the door to have a certain type of experience. So it wasn't about just doing the order and making it right. So to me, I would say if you're talking about fast food, The people do not want, in 2025, the people do not want to be at that counter taking orders. They don't want to. And I will say this, today was my first day experiencing the AI in the drive-thru where it was 100% AI. But how about like the kiosks at McDonald's? That's popping up everywhere. If one of those kiosks say malfunction and it's busy or whatever the case might be, if you even have a question, if you go to the counter, everyone behind that counter is looking at you and they're like, I'm not going to be the guy that steps up there, or I'm not going to be the woman that steps up there. I don't want to talk to that guy. That's why we have the kiosk, because I don't want to talk. They will not go to that line. They will not go to the cash register. They will not approach you. They will sit there and watch you in silence. And if you're there long enough to where someone's walking out to clean the lobby or something, they will try their best not to make eye contact with you. In 2025, nobody wants to do customer service in a fast food place. No one wants to do that. So I absolutely agree. I like this idea. Now, if they start taking over the stores, that's a different case. Absolutely, I disagree with that. But right now, they're going to be doing something that nobody wants to do. Let AI do it. What's the problem with that? The people, when you go to the drive-thru, I guarantee you, you're going to get like these 4 key transactional vibes from the person that is taking your order. Most of the time, not every time, but most of the time, people are miserable. They are rushing you and they don't care, right? They just want to get you through the line, and they're kind of like nonchalant. You know what I mean? People are already struggling. They're not making enough to be happy about where they're working at, because they know that whatever they're doing, whenever they're doing it, however they're having to do it at that job, it's not going to pay their bills. So yeah, they're going to already be upset about it. They're already going to feel some type of way when they come to work, because they just have to be here. And I know there's some of you out there that are saying, well, why don't you just quit your job? Because they can't. Because everyone knows that in 2025, ain't nobody hiring these days. I don't know what's going on, but nobody's hiring. Nobody is trying to take a chance on another person these days. They are looking at maybe friends of someone who's already working there, or a buddy that they know that's already working there and they're already in management or whatever. But nobody is taking in people who are just coming off the street to get a job. No one's doing that. Okay? So it's hard. I would never quit a job if I didn't have another one lined up. And it would be difficult to line another one up. Thankfully, I don't have that issue. I work in the oil field. And right now, I have other companies who would love for me to work for them. If my company decided they did not want me anymore, those companies, the managers there or the supervisors there would have already said, like, dude, as soon as they let you go, you come your butt right over here. We'll take you. Not a problem. So thankfully, I don't have that problem, and AI cannot do my job, right? I build 7-inch iron on frac rigs. AI is not gonna hammer anything, right? AI is not gonna connect the low pressure manifolds on top of the 7-inch iron. They're not gonna do that. An AI is not going to drop the forklift. And if they did, I guarantee you they could not finesse the things that we have to finesse sometimes, okay? So I am lucky and blessed in that aspect. But I was in that field. So I know nobody wants to do that. It's a fact. They're doing us a favor. When it comes to that, they're doing us a favor. But it did slow it down, though. I ain't going to lie. That drive-through, it did slow it down.
Yeah, I've got it.
At this Wiener Schnitzel in Pico Rivera,
We're known for the chili cheese dog and the chili. It's really good.
the person taking your order isn't a person at all.
She is so smart. She knows everything. Everything from every menu item down to the last one.
Would you like barbecue?
Lady, it's AI. Okay? Let me expand this a little bit. It's AI. Yes, it knows. It is downloaded. Or should I say it is uploaded to its system. It's not learning anything. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's not having a practice to get it right. it does have to learn as it goes, but as far as knowledge base goes, as far as just knowing the menu and everything on everything, dude, it takes like fucking what, 10 minutes for it to upload to the system. You're not giving it a compliment right now. But I see what you're trying to do, and that's why they put her in that platform.
New ranch or buffalo dipping sauce? Barbecue.
It's an AI voice system, and it takes orders clearly and quickly, freeing up humans for other jobs.
As soon as she's taking the order, she's greeting them, she's upselling them, they're bagging, they're cooking, they're making the shake.
The tech comes from a company called Presto. They're also working with Carl's Jr. and Taco John's.
So from a restaurant perspective, you get greater revenue or greater check size, and you also have more efficient or less labor costs. So you get a really significant impact.
The AI can handle noisy backgrounds and changing environments.
$21.98. You're all set. Please go ahead and pull up.
Thank you.
So our system can now do things such as,
Isn't that crazy? Like, she said thank you to the AI. I ain't gonna lie, when I was in the drive-thru earlier and I was talking to the AI, I kept finding myself, because I'm in the South, I'm from the South. I'm from New Orleans. And I was raised in Texas. And it's Southern hospitality for a reason. It's like bred into us, right? So when I'm in the line and I'm talking to a freaking AI, a robot, you know, I'm over here like, oh, sorry. And I'm like, dude, why do I keep saying that? It doesn't care. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you make a mistake, or if you say something too low, or if you leave something out and you have to make it added onto your order at the end of you ordering, it doesn't care. A human, on the other hand, shit. Bring something up at the end of that order if you want to. That fool is gonna be, they're gonna be aggravated. They're gonna be, you can tell. In their voice, you can tell. And then they're gonna walk away when you go up there. When you pull forward, they're going to walk away. Somebody else is going to finish you off because you done already pissed them off. Facts.
coupons or special offers or very complicated combos.
It's also really good at upselling thanks to built-in predictive analytics.
Humans are actually pretty inconsistent and quite bad at upselling.
Our upsells have increased so much already.
When I tried it myself, the system was friendly, but not exactly playful and not overly robotic. It understood my order, moved quickly, and yes, upsold me on an all-beef dog.
Would you like to upgrade to a 100% all-beef dog?
Oh, for sure. I've got my first ever Wiener Schnitzel hot dog. That's pretty tasty. Of course, there's still the big question. Will this new AI take jobs from humans?
A lot of what we talk about is labor redistribution, not labor replacement.
I'm going to be honest. If you have AI in your establishment, either way, right, it's gonna replace. You know what I mean? It's just how much is it replacing? That's the question. Like, if I would say it's okay. Like, if it's that little slow period, right, in the middle, typically in the food industry, it's the slow period is anywhere between like 2 and 4, sometimes 3 and 5, something like that. And then after that, it picks up, starts picking up slowly, of course, for dinner or something like that. Unless you're left by yourself from that little slow period, in which case it's a line to the door the entire time, and then it stops when the next person comes in. So if AI was being used to say like sweep the floor while you were doing the line or something like that, I'm just saying, I'm not saying that's why they have it, but I'm saying if they had AI to do that, then yeah, I don't think that that's going to be replacing anybody. But when you have AI at the window, I mean, you don't need a person whose job title is for the drive-through window. I don't know if they do that because I've never worked in a fast food in that way with the drive-through. But I don't have a need to hire someone to be at the drive-through window when I have people in the restaurant or in the fast food place that can literally just stop and fix the AI or fix whatever issue and take that little customer or that 2 customers or whatever, and we can go back to work and let the AI continue doing what it's doing. So I don't know how much of that I would agree with. I would need someone to like explain that to me. If you have a better idea about it, then yeah, like leave a comment and tell me about it. Like educate me. Because maybe I don't have the full story. I don't know. But yeah, leave a comment and educate me on the ins and outs of this. Because what it looks like to me is I don't believe that. That's how I'm taking it right now. It's gonna definitely replace something. Hopefully not a lot, but it's definitely gonna replace something.
Presto, the company behind this tech, says their system has a non-intervention rate in the 90s, meaning it successfully handles most orders without any human help. All right, if you want to learn more, you can go to the website richontech.tv, coming to a drive-thru near you. The surprise of this story, I posted on my Facebook page. That was my first time ever having a wiener schnitzel.
Oh,
And oh my gosh, the
Right?
comments just came rolling in. It was delicious.
Der Wiener Schnitzel. I think it's still there on.
Well, I don't really care about that. But yeah, that's something. That's something. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that.
I love drive-thrus, and one of my favorite.
Let me see. All right, let's look at this one.
There are more high-tech changes coming to fast food chains. Some Wendy's now using AI to take your drive-through orders. But does it really work better than talking to an actual human? Our Adrian Broadus got an exclusive behind-the-scenes look at the new technology and put it to the test.
They say put it to the test. Like they're doing something that people don't normally do. You're putting it to, you're just going through the drive-thru and you're ordering something. Okay.
It looks like a typical drive-thru.
You can start placing your order when ready.
Can I get a number 8, please?
But the voice taking orders at this Wendy's
Put dipping sauce.
is actually powered by artificial intelligence.
Did you know who you were talking to?
Yeah, it was a robot.
It's part of the future for Wendy's. They call it Fresh AI.
And we're always thinking about what is the right technology that solves the right problem at Wendy's.
Here's how it works. A customer drives up and talks into this speaker.
Hi, welcome to Wendy's. Feel free to order whenever you are ready.
The AI takes the order, listening and responding to questions.
Can I get 2 double stacks?
Inside, human workers watch a monitor as the order comes. Then they prepare the meal. We went through the drive-thru to see how it works.
Hi, I would like 6 regular nuggets.
I would say that's efficient though. Like if the AI is taking your order, the AI might not be, the AI is not going to be talking fast. I'm going to tell you that right now. It's not going to be talking fast. But if the AI is talking at a decent speed, and as it's talking, the person is is inside the restaurant or inside the food place, wherever you might be, they're making it as you're doing it, then yeah, for sure. Because if a human's taking your order, it's not going to get processed to the back where they're making your order until you're done making your order. So if they're doing it as you're ordering, that's a whole nother, I think it's a lot more efficient. But I don't know. That's what I'm thinking. You can tell me if I'm wrong, if you disagree.
Nuggets and 6 spicy nuggets. Spicy nuggets here, regular nuggets here. Let's try it again.
On this run, I tried to trip the AI.
5-piece.
She acts like the AI is the one making the order. Like, it repeats it back to her. I guarantee it. So there's no reason to be surprised that you have 1 spicy nuggets and 1 regular nuggets. I feel like sometimes people are being really, really extra about this. Like, just call it what it is, bruh. Stop acting like it's some type of superhuman process that you having to go through. It's an AI at the window. It's not making your food. But I have heard, I don't know if they're going to cover it. Maybe one of the videos will. But I have heard that other places are trying it. And one that, oh gosh, it killed me to hear it. But Chipotle is. And why? Why is Chipotle doing it? Making the AI make the food. I think they're making like the burrito bowls. I love Chipotle. Chipotle, don't do that. Okay? We don't need that from you. You go to Chipotle. I don't know if you've never been to Chipotle. You walk into Chipotle and you start at the front, and then the person walks down the line with you, kind of like how they would do at like Jersey Mike's or how they would do at Subway. And you make your burrito, and then at the end of it, they roll the burrito that you just put all of your ingredients into. They roll it. They roll the foil on it, and then they put it in the bag, and then boom. So if there's not AI should not be on that line, right? At all. Like Chipotle brands themselves with talking to the customer, having the customer have a certain specific type of experience from the time they walk in to the time that they leave. They have an experience. So Chipotle's doing that. Chipotle, don't do that. That's a letdown. Don't do that. We don't need that from you, Chipotle. Taco Bell, no one cares about customer service at Taco Bell, right? No one cares. You can go to, Wendy's. No one cares. Just being honest. I'm not hating on you, Taco Bell. I love you, Taco Bell. I ate your food when you had the fake meat, and I'm eating your food now that it's like barely on the line of being real. I still eat your food. We don't care about your customer service because no one has customer service in your establishment. I can't tell you the last time somebody had good customer service at a Taco Bell, at a McDonald's, at a Wendy's, at a Whataburger. They don't care. Chipotle, people care. Because we know when you go to the Chipotle, we want a person to have some type of interaction that is positive. Or else it breaks your whole experience. I'm just saying. I'm nobody, so you ain't got to change it for me, but I'm just saying.
Nugget, ordering something not on the menu. That's when a human stepped in to help.
I do apologize about that. We only have 4.
So she did that, and then it just so happens that they had somebody inside recording the person that was going to respond. You gonna tell me that you were just making this up and trying it out? This thing's rehearsed. I want an authentic experience. I wish I would have recorded my experience today. That's what I'm gonna start doing. I'm gonna record my experience in different scenarios, and I'm gonna put it on my video so that y'all can see what it was, like what happened. And it ain't gonna be made up. Nobody's gonna be inside while I'm ordering outside and recording the person that randomly takes up the problem that I'm having outside that I have just thought up a incident to create. Get out of here. This is you might as well just give me the script. This is not real. If it is real, come on. I don't think it's real.
In 2023, Wendy's started offering AI drive-thrus. Now, nearly 100 across 19 states, with more on the way.
If I wanted to order in French, could I?
You cannot currently order in French. You can, however, order in Spanish.
It's part of a growing trend as the food industry goes high-tech. More and more chains installing self-serve kiosks like these to place your orders. Some Sweet Green locations have automated kitchens creating salads. Chipotle is testing robots to prepare burrito bowls. McDonald's.
Ha! That's crazy. I am not making this up. I just said that. I did not watch this. I literally just brought that up. That's weird, honestly, on another level. That's weird. But don't do that, Chipotle. Like, now you got me back on the don't do that shit with Chipotle. Chipotle, we love you, bro. We love you, bro. The people that haven't tried Chipotle yet, they gonna try you, and now they gonna know it's AI. Don't do that to these people, man. But I get it, though. It's hard to find people in customer service that are actually willing to provide customer service. It's extremely difficult to find those people. Everybody's hiring, but nobody's hiring at the same time. You know if you know. If you don't know, then you don't know.
Also experimented with AI drive-thrus and then took it off the menu. The company's saying it may revisit them in the future. But Wendy's partnered with Google Cloud to create their tech. It uses generative AI, which means it's always learning and should improve over time. But it does raise concerns for some people.
I hate to see somebody lose their job.
Could it put humans out of work?
It's always been an assistant, never a replacement.
Which string?
Customers who spoke with us seem willing to give it a chance.
Took my order just like it would normally and
seem a little faster.
A new trend driven by technology.
Please pull up to the next window.
Adrian Broadus, NBC News, New Albany, Ohio.
Man, could y'all imagine, like, 10 years from now? Because shit moves fast. For real. Shit moves fast. I've been on this planet for almost 4 decades, and I'm telling you, shit moves fast. Could y'all imagine 10 years from now? Like, you go into any establishment and it's all computer? Would that not be crazy? It's not if you were born like now, you'd be used to it. But for the people that they're going to call old at that time, I'm going to be kind of old, but not old, but kind of old. In 10 years, everybody who's already been around, like customer service, people being in these positions, people having to like deal with these pop-up situations and all that, like, could you imagine it's like no longer people? Look, I am a conspiracy theorist. I love conspiracies. I like to involve myself in them because I want to know what's real and what ain't real. I don't just believe whatever pops up into anybody's head and they put it out there. I do my own research. I try to get it right. But sometimes you can't get it right. But in situations like this, I'm not trying to be a conspiracy theorist or nothing like that. Like how this man just said, well, it's not here to replace. It's okay. Okay. I don't believe that. I don't think that they're like going out to replace people, right? I don't think that like someone thought up and said, you know what, let's try and get something that will take away the jobs for so many people. Let's try and think of some way that we can make that happen. I don't think anybody's sitting in a room or in a circle holding hands, singing Kumbaya, trying to think of ideas that would do that. But what I do think is it's going to progress and it's going to be so convenient that it's going to be brought into all of these different positions in a work field. And people are going to have to start branching out into harder jobs that AIs can't do. And when they start doing that, people are going to make, I don't know if they're going to, I think those jobs are going to start paying less because so many people are going to have to go and try and get into those fields. And they know that I don't have to pay you more when there's 20,000 other people who want to be in the same position, and they'll accept less than what you're trying to ask me for right now because they know they need to feed their family and they'll take less to do that. So the jobs that are paying freaking $150,000 a year, those jobs are going to start paying less. And I think that those jobs are going to go down to maybe $110,000 a year, maybe $100,000 a year. And if they can get away with it, they'll go from $150,000 to $90,000 a year. You know what I mean? Whatever they can get away with, they will do it. If you disagree, please learn me something new because that's how I look at it. That's how I feel about it. That's how I look at it. So, I don't know. You let me know what you think. If you're watching this video, let me know what you think about that, about AIs taking over the drive-thrus, which are going to start and are in the process of going into the side of the business where they're going to start producing and making your food and all this. So, let me know what you think about that. And is it going to be bad? Is it going to be good? Is it going to be horrible? Is it going to be apocalyptic? Is AI going to take over us all? I don't know. But let me know your concerns. Let me know if you think it's good or bad. And if you did like this video, if it's something that makes you think, whatever, hit the like, subscribe, leave a comment. And until the next time, I'm out.